And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
Welcome back, everyone. It was a hot Saturday afternoon for this January 21st. Felt more like summertime. The temperatures today, they broke records in all four cities. 92 the high in Weslaco and Harlingen, 95 in Brownsville, and 96 in McAllen. It's going to be warm for tomorrow, but not as warm as today as a cold front moves through tonight. Now, behind that front, the winds will crank up and the humidity will crash. And because of that low humidity and gusty winds, the fire danger is going to be high for Sunday. So with that in mind, red flag warning is in effect for high fire danger for the entire valley from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow, and a wind advisory is in effect from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. for tomorrow. So you know what that means. Avoid outdoor burning. Please dispose of cigarette butts properly and avoid parking on grassy areas. Again, fire danger high for tomorrow throughout the day until 6 p.m. Temperatures have come down into the 60s in some spots, lower 70s elsewhere. 73 in Port Isabel. Right now 65 in Edinburgh, 69 in Rio Grande City, and 69 here in Weslaco. Your day planner forecast actually a bit cool for tonight. We're down to 57 degrees by tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. It's mostly sunny. 73 noon. It is going to be windy throughout the day, and 77 at 5 p.m. So not a bad day to fly the kite for Sunday. Why has it been so hot for today? Well, we've got winds coming from the west to southwest. Those winds have been coming off the mountains of Mexico. So as they come off the mountains of Mexico, that air descends, and as it descends, that air compresses and warms. That's why those temperatures got into the 90s for today. A little bit cooler, but not much for tomorrow. There's really no cold air behind that. It'll feel chilly during the nighttime, but not during the day for tomorrow or for Monday. So here's the front right now draped over central and north Texas. You can see the snow behind the front in New Mexico and Colorado. Ahead of it, some very nasty weather, severe weather for our friends in parts of the southeastern U.S. We're seeing some showers right now between Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston. That front should arrive here right around past midnight, clearing Brownsville after midnight tonight. Look at the difference in the temperatures. Ahead of the front, we're in the lower 70s here in McAllen, 67 in Houston. Behind the front, 38 degrees in Amarillo. Out west, 49 in Odessa and 44 in El Paso. Ahead of it, 65 in San Antonio. So the front moves through tonight. The key word for tomorrow is windy. Very windy for tomorrow throughout the day. The winds start to come down by tomorrow evening. It's going to be chillier for tomorrow night. Temperatures are not too bad for Monday afternoon. Another front comes in by Wednesday morning. That's going to cool us off into the 70s for the highs for the second half of next week. Both fronts are dry, but by the end of next week, we may have a slight chance of some showers. Boating is not looking good for tonight or for tomorrow. Gale warning goes into effect 3 a.m. through 6 p.m. on Sunday. Look at the winds late tonight out of the northwest at 21 to 31 knots, gusting to 45 at times. Baywater's a rough chop. Seas are 7 to 12 feet, and your next tide is a low tide at 5:10 in the morning on Sunday. So for tonight, we'll call it clear to mostly clear and cool. After a hot day, cool night, 55 degrees with winds out of the northwest late this evening between 10 to 20 miles an hour. Then for tomorrow, after a cool start to the day, it is warm for the afternoon, but not as warm as today with a high temperature of 80 degrees and windy with winds out of the northwest at 25 to 35 miles an hour, gusting to 45. Here's that 7-day forecast. We're down to 46 degrees by Monday morning, so a chilly start to Monday, but not too bad Monday afternoon. 78 is the magic number. Mostly sunny skies. The winds crank up again on Tuesday, and it's warmer with highs in the upper 80s. 75 on Wednesday as another front comes through, so it is cooler for Thursday and Friday. Look at that, 48 degrees for Thursday morning, back to 72 for the high on Thursday afternoon. That's your First Warn 5 forecast. Now let's go to Brandon.